I mean, look at that. Oh, what happened? You get to find out either you can do funny videos that you'll see, you get to see this is actual footage of somebody trying to steal, like this is stealing some, look at that guy. But these are things that are caught by the security camera, and you never have to worry about what's happening in and around your home. This is our QVC Too Big Deal, our final presentation in the hour. We're going to share with you all the things that we can do with this, but it's $249.96. The retail value is over $416. And this is what you're going to be getting with your QVC Too Big Deal that's brand new today. 3 security cameras. You're getting 3 super strong magnetic mounts. They take one little screw to mount. We're going to go through all that in a minute. You're getting the base station. The base station can hold up to 5 cameras, and then after that, we'll explain again what I mean by that. But anyway, this is the base station. You're getting the plug to plug in your base station. You're getting the Ethernet cord. This is important as you connect this to your router. Plus, you're getting all the batteries that you need for each of the cameras. 2 stickers that will go on the window. If somebody sees this, they're most likely going to pass by your house anyway. But this is $249.96. The free shipping and handling, good today. And look at this value. So $416 and change. And 6 easy payments of $41.66. Here's the best part about this too. With most other security cameras, you don't get free cloud storage. You're going to get free cloud storage with this. You get a 7-day rolling, and we're going to explain what that means. But you will never, ever have to pay for cloud storage ever with this. The only kind of expense you may have is that if you decide you're going to put more batteries in that. Is that right?
And more money for your gold in your jeans.
And more money for the gold in my jeans. All right, Brett Hamilton is one of our electronics guests. Thanks for that, Brett.
I love him.
And he's going to tell us about this security. You have these cameras at your home. Yeah. I have them at my home. How long have you had your Arlo cameras?
I bought them June 3 years ago. And this version here is the original version that I put outside of my garage. I have one over my living room door, my front door, and over the patio. I live in a townhouse on an end unit, so I have 3 sides to cover. And at any given time, I can go onto my phone, I can go onto a tablet, I can go onto a computer, which is very unique because most of the security cameras out there make you use either a tablet or a phone and don't allow you to monitor or check from a computer, but Arlo does. And you can see at any time anything that's happened in or outside your house. Nancy mentioned that there is never a fee to record your videos, to watch your videos. It's something called rolling cloud, meaning that you get 7 days, not 7 days total, but a 7-day rolling cycle. Monday at noon, you record a video. That video is available till the following Monday at noon, and then it is erased and replaced by the new one. But at any given time, if you want to save a video, and I would think over the course of 7 days, if something happens at your house, you would already know that. All you've got to do is go down here to the library, and videos will populate. We have nothing yet because we haven't done anything, but you tap onto the video, you hit download, the video saves to your phone, to your tablet, or your computer. You could send it to the police if there was a prowler. You could send it to the insurance company if a tree goes through your window during all this insane weather we're having. So not having to worry about paying for the cloud storage is one of the big, big, big differences between Arlo and everybody else.
All right, who is NETGEAR? What is Arlo?
Yeah, Arlo is the quiet giant. Arlo is everywhere. In fact, Arlo is in more places than a lot of the other cameras. Nobody realizes it though. It has such a small footprint. It's made by a company that you may know from the router or the modem or the internet equipment that you have in your home. That black box that came from the cable company that brings your internet in and your cable and stuff like that, chances are at some point NETGEAR made that for your home as well. So when you look at that camera up there, you go, well, I didn't even realize that was a camera. Is that a smoke detector? Is that some sort of radon?
A rain detector for people who have sprinkler systems, right?
But we're going to show you in less than 10 minutes how easy it is in under 2 minutes to actually install that. The best part about Arlo, wire-free and wireless. What's the difference? Wire-free is that there are no wires. So the camera above Nancy's head right there and the others that we're going to show you, and including the 3 you're going to get, there are no wires. There's batteries inside and it's a magnetic mount. Wireless means that they're Wi-Fi. That means they connect to the base station that's included, which means you never have to worry about, I got to plug it into here, and then I got to plug it into the modem, and then I got to plug it. No wires, wire-free and wireless. Again, a big, big difference over many of the services that are out there.
Now, this is our final presentation. The price is going up at the end of the hour. At the end of this show, the price is gone. Now, the other thing too that I want to share with you is that if you have questions, we're going to answer a whole bunch of your questions throughout this hour. But one of the most important things that I want you to say, if you do have a question, go to my Facebook page. Right now we can't take your phone call. However, go to my Facebook page, Nancy Hornbeck QVC. We're streaming live there. And either tell us about your experience, you can tell us about your experience there, or ask a question. But look at this guy, tell us about this, Brett.
Yeah, there's a perfect example of why you want a security camera. So that's your Jeep, and a drunk driver just smashed into it twice. You wake up the next morning, you go out to work, you notice that your car has been damaged. You call your insurance company, the first thing they're gonna say to you is, hey, what did you run into? Well, I didn't run into anything. Somebody ran into me, and here's the video. I don't know why you would need to submit that to the insurance company, wildlife going across the drive, but it's not all the serious stuff, too.
Yeah.
The kids going to school and waving goodbye in the morning, or a sheep or something like that crossing your driveway.
Yeah.
It catches everything because they're set for motion. That means that they're not recording constantly because you would drain these batteries very quickly. And by the way, I'm getting this question a lot today, Facebook and all the other good stuff. You get lithium batteries that you would need to replace over time, but if you go to Arlo.com and there's a sticker on the retail box that's going to show you how to do this, you can order rechargeable batteries. I had about a year into this before those batteries were available, and I was going through the batteries faster than I thought because I had them set at a very, very sensitive motion sensor, so to speak, and I had them running all the time. I realized you only need them certain hours of the day. You don't need them to project across the street and catch every car that's going by. But more important than anything else, why continue to pay for batteries? So I encourage you to go to Arlo.com, get some information about a battery that's approved. Please do not use a battery that they don't approve, and there's one company that does it. Those rechargeable batteries work over and over and over again to save you money as well.
Awesome. So here we are at this, what you're going to get.
Yep.
Would you mind, let's go through this again, please.
It's a very simple process. It starts with the 3 cameras. The batteries that I just showed you, we're going to go into 4 into each one of them. What these are is pretty cool. Doesn't look very special, doesn't look very unique. This is a really, really powerful magnetic mount. And I'm going to show you in a few minutes how you can put this anywhere, and I mean anywhere inside or outside your house, and that the camera will instantly connect to it. And look at that. Once you connect the mount to a surface like this, let's say make my hand the brick wall outside your house, the siding or whatever, you drop that on, and look at that. You can rotate it and move it in almost any angle, and that way you can position it perfectly to capture what you want and not capture what you don't want.
Okay, here's a question that's been coming through all day long today too,
Yes.
is if there is a strong wind, there is a hurricane, it's 122 degrees, or it's minus 4, or it's, there we go, the batteries will go down, I guess. Will that go off that magnetic
No,
spot?
and I can testify here in front of all of you that in the 3+ years that I've had these cameras outside my home, we've been through hurricanes, we've been through some crazy, crazy extremes and hot and cold and windy conditions. Not only do they not fall off, they don't move at all. Like that, a gust of wind can come by, and it's not like a flag where it's going to kind of wiggle back and forth. Where you put them, in whatever position you put them in, they will stay till you're ready to reposition. Whose idea was it to put batteries up there? Oh, it was my idea. Anyway, so the whole idea behind this is that you don't have to make a permanent decision. You don't have to go, well, if I hang these cameras up here now, they're going to stay there until we move or the house falls down or whatever. No, it's one screw into the wall, and I'm going to show you in a second how easy that is to use. And also, a lot of you asking, hey, if I rent a property, if I'm staying or living in an apartment, I'm in a dorm room, or your kids are going to go to dorms or whatever. Again, one little tiny screw in the wall puts it up. You remove that screw when you leave. You put a little spackle or caulk, or as we said last night, toothpaste. That's the best college trick ever. Just use white toothpaste, nothing colored. Landlord will never know. No, in all seriousness, they don't make a mark other than that tiny little hole, and you can move them from place to place.
All right, but you also get the base.
Yeah.
You also get an Ethernet cord, and of course the plug in your base.
Yep.
A lot of people have been asking if they have, we'll go over here. Can we go over and see us put together as we go through? Also, someone had asked if they already have the, they bought the today's special value from before.
Yes.
Can they add these cameras onto their base?
Yeah.
Or can you add extra onto this base?
You can. You can put up to 5 cameras and a combination of bases on a single account and not pay a dime. When you get to your 6th camera and you start working your way up, whether it's 3 on one and 3 on the other, whatever it might be, then you start getting into some expenses every month because Arlo is storing a lot of videos. Listen, most homes don't probably need more than the 3.
Yeah.
If you want to get additional cameras, they're available at QVC.com. So the big question that I always get when it comes to technology is, How difficult is this going to be to make it come to life? You make it seem so easy on TV. Is it really that easy? And I give you my word right now, this is one of the easiest products you'll ever set up because it essentially is already done for you. The most difficult process, and this isn't even that difficult, will be getting it up and running from your cable modem, which is right here with the base station. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go onto any phone, any app, any computer, and you're going to download the app. If you're using a computer, you're going to go to arlo.com. It will walk you through the steps, but I want you guys to see in real time how easy this process is. This is a cable modem. You have this in your house if you have Wi-Fi. There's no way you've got internet in your home if you don't have one of these. Your cable company, whoever it might be, your satellite provider, they give you this box. This is how the internet comes into your home. On the back of that box are a bunch of what they call Ethernet ports. They all look the same. These plugs that come with it will only fit in these Ethernet ports. They're not going to go up here. They're not going to go down here. So what do? You take the base station that comes with your Arlo cameras. You take the only cable other than the power plug. You plug one in to where it's clearly marked in yellow. You take the other one. You plug it in there. You're halfway home already. That took 20 seconds. Then you take the power plug.
Okay.
Thanks, Nance.
Yep.
You take that, and Nancy's hand can be the outlet. Boom, we plugged it into the wall.
Okay.
Then what will happen is you're going to start to see a bunch of lights flickering on the front here. Give it about 2 minutes.
Sorry.
Let it heat up, let it warm up, let it connect with your cable modem. And that's going to put this online the same way a tablet, a phone, a computer, a streaming box, whatever you have in your home that requires Wi-Fi, this will then be connected to the internet in your home. You don't even need your password because you've connected it with a wire, not with a password. Then the magic happens. You have 3 cameras. You're going to take each one of the cameras, you're going to open them up, you're going to put the 4 batteries in. Batteries go here, they tell you whether they're positive and negative. You put the 4 batteries in, you close the lid, and there is a button on the very, very top right there of the camera. What do you do with that button? It works in sync with, I'm going to unplug this just so I can hold it up. It works in sync, thank you, Nancy.
Yeah.
There's a button on the side here. One by one, and I mean one camera at a time, you're going to press this in, hold it for 2 seconds, the buttons on the front will blink. You then press the little button on the top of this for 2 seconds, and the blue light on here will blink. It'll blink really, really fast, and then it'll go away. That camera's connected. You put this one down, you get the next camera, you do the same thing. You wait for that one to connect, you put it down, you pick the third one up, you do the exact same thing. Each one of them will connect separately. You do not connect them at the same time. By the way, any questions along the way, the app walks you through this step by step. There is no way to mess this up. Once they're connected, you're done. You never have to worry about having to connect them again, them again. Listen, in the rare, rare chance that somehow they become disconnected, you simply hit this for 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Even when you take the batteries out of here to put new batteries in or rechargeable batteries, when you put the new batteries back in, give it 20 seconds, it will automatically find the base station. You don't have to reconnect it. It's awesome.
So when we get so now this is done, how do we know these cameras are online?
Yeah, you know they're online because your app on your phone, your tablet, or your computer will look like this. The reason I'm showing you 5 cameras and not 3 is because you can add additional cameras and up to 5 cameras without paying a single dime for all of your monitoring. So I encourage you, if you think you need another one, to go to QVC.com and look into what it would cost to get a single or 2 more cameras. So that's what it's going to look like on an Apple device, an Android device, a PC, a Mac, HP, Toshiba, Dell, whoever it is that you have. And keep in mind, Arlo lets you look at your information on a computer, the other guys don't. So if you don't have a fancy smartphone or a tablet like this one, you can still see the information. So we're halfway there, right?
Now, okay, so another question that's actually come through, which there is not a code that is like comes in the box or something you have to put in. It's just literally what Brett just showed you.
Yeah.
It's just pushing buttons, putting in the cords in. Now, as we're walking away for this, and we're going to be putting up our first camera, how far away do we need to be from the base?
The rule is about 300 feet. So that's probably your maximum. Though I will say one camera in my house is a little farther away than the others. The internet indicator goes down a tiny bit on it, but it's still active, it still connects. The only difference is there's a little bit of latency. There's a little bit of a delay when you walk toward that camera before it kicks in. But where do you put the cameras? How do you protect your home? Well, the front door and the front of your house is obvious. First floor, what about the second floor? Bad guys get creative. Back doors, nice and easy to get into a basement window, a window well, an egress window, whatever it might be. Garage, garages aren't always locked. So think about the best ways to cover your home and maximize the use of these cameras all the way up to 5 cameras. So then you go, all right, well, I see how easy it was. I downloaded the app. I didn't mention this. You got to set up a free account. The free account is nothing more than an email address, you pick a password.
Yep.
That's because you can then sign in